The 2024 Houston Texans could be a threat in the AFC going into the playoffs later in the year. They are so dangerous. In 2023, CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans went 10-7, getting eliminated in the divisionals. They went into the divisionals with a rookie quarterback, CJ Stroud, and a pretty good receiving core that was really underrated. It's incredible that a rookie quarterback, CJ Stroud, and an underrated wide receiving core, or the likes of Nick Collins, Tank Dell, and Dalton Schultz. The Houston Texans in total offense was ranked 12th with an average of 342 yards per game. While in passing, they were ranked 7th in 245 passing yards per game and 22nd in rushing, 97 rushing yards per game. Their total offense is elite, basically for a rookie quarterback and a very underrated receiving core. With Nico Collins going over 1,000 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns, and Tank Dell had 7 touchdowns and close to 1,000 yards of receiving. Those two wide receivers were two big targets on the outside for CJ Stroud and Dalton Schultz. If not a top 5 tight end, he's certainly in the top 10. He's going to be a great option target for CJ Stroud. But when you add in a pretty solid receiving core that's underrated, but you add Stephon Diggs to the mix, that could be 3 elite receivers on the outside. That will make it hard to cover, and Stephon Diggs will get most of the attention while Nico Collins and Tank Dell get some receptions and be big plays, and Stephon Diggs will have a lot of big plays for CJ Stroud. And now you got a rushing attack now with Joe Mixon, who's in his pride, who helped Joe Burrow get to the Super Bowl with a great receiving core and actually made it a balanced attack for him. And now he brings his talents to the Texans that has a great passing attack but a lackluster rushing scheme and attack. And now Joe Mixon is in the mix. Now they are very balanced. Now having a well-rounded offense that a second year CJ Stroud have now with a okay average defense. The Texans rank 14th in total defense, allowing 330 yards per game. But they rank 23rd in pass, averaging 234 passing yards per game. But the upside is they will rank 6th in rush defense, allowing 96 yards on the ground per a game. But the Texans defense added Danielle Hunter, a great rusher on the edge, and a linebacker from Tennessee Titans, Azeez Al-Shaair. Also added Delshon Phillips, Dinko Autry, and Foley. With these additions, they can have more of a passing attack, rushing the quarterback, get pressure on him, and it will help the backside that was really struggling in 2023 for Houston Texans for a young secondary. With additions to the offense, making it explosive, one of the top 10 best offenses, maybe top 5. Now, a pretty good additions to the defense, making it a top 10 defense than an average defense from last year. This team can probably go all the way to the AFC Championship game, if not maybe a Super Bowl run. This makes them a pretty well-rounded team. They could probably challenge the Kansas City Chiefs, even challenge Baltimore, who they lost last year in the AFC divisional round. They could probably even challenge Joe Burrow and the Bengals, and Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. They are considered in a contendership with those teams, making them a potential threat. They are a threat in the AFC in 2024. But who knows how far they can go. Maybe AFC Championship, or maybe a Super Bowl. Or they could underachieve and only be a wild card team and be eliminated in the wild card. But they are no doubt a playoff team with the pieces all around together to make them this much of a threat. But who knows? We'll see at the end of the year how well they will do. But tell me what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. 342 yards per game.